Chapter 5. The Operant Learning Theory or Operant Conditioning. Operant conditioning is the voluntary behavior through pleasant and unpleasant consequences to response. The purpose of the operant conditioning is to see the effect consequences have on behavior. When a person performs a voluntary action, is to get something they want or avoid something they don't want. For example, teaching a dog a new trick. Oftentimes when your dog learns a new trick, you reward him for doing the trick correctly. The dog likes getting the reward, so he will constantly do the trick even though you're not asking him to do the trick. The dog is voluntarily doing the tricks to receive something he wants, in other words, the treats. In this video, it will show the different types of punishment and reinforcements in operant conditioning. Operant conditioning demonstrated by the puppy raisers of Aggie guide dogs and service dogs. This trainer shows a good example of positive punishment. Instead of yanking on the leash when her dog is getting out of hand, she simply stands still so her dog will hit the end of the collar, which it will not like. So it is adding something bad to decrease the likelihood of it happening again in the future. This trainer demonstrated both positive reinforcement and negative punishment. When her dog was receiving attention from the crowd, he began to jump forward. By turning back around, she was removing the attention from the crowd, and then praised him whenever he calmed down, and then took him back through the crowd with no problem. This is just another example of positive reinforcement, treating her dog whenever he does the correct command. Negative reinforcement was not shown in the previous video, but negative reinforcement is taking away the bad stimulus. For example, whenever your dog chews up your furniture. Whenever he chews up your furniture, you automatically think, put him away, put him in a crate so he won't do it again. But in reality, he's not learning that chewing stuff up is bad. He's learning that the crate is bad, but he still will chew up your furniture. So if you don't want him to chew up your stuff, you would have to put away the things that he is tearing up, and then probably turn away from him, ignore him, stop giving him the attention that he wants, because dogs like attention. Another example, which is probably going to be a better example, is whenever you first come home from work or anywhere and your dog is super excited to see you. So whenever you open the door, he's jumping on you and trying to get your attention. But if you don't want him constantly jumping on you, you would turn your back towards him. So he would be like, oh, why is my owner ignoring me? And then whenever he learns that he shouldn't be jumping on you when you get home like that, then when he stops, that's whenever you give your attention to your dog. Why Chapter 5 learning interests me? Well, I am an animal science major and my goal is to become a veterinarian. So naturally, anything dealing with animals or that could be applied to animals interests me. And as well, being a part of Psychology 107 helped me a lot when it came to being a puppy raiser in Aggie's guide dogs and service dogs, or AGS. I applied the operant conditioning, reinforcement, and punishment methods to set my puppy up for success. So it helps me in my career and in the organizations I am in now.